What's up, guys? Today, let's take a look at Blokees, I think DC Heroes, yeah, Champion Class Nightwing. And let's first do a unbox, because that's what we do with model kit. And take a look at the runners. Manual. I think this is joint and pre-painted part. 2 runners. That's 3. Yeah, so 5 runners. 5 runners. And wow, only 7 runners. That's not a lot. So yeah, should be a pretty easy build, and I'll see you guys after I finished it. Okay, so this is finished. Again, champion class, really easy build, really smooth build. There's no difficulty in it at all. You don't need any tools. Took me about 45 minutes while watching a episode of Star Trek Voyager, and so yeah, pretty easy build, all things considered. And in terms of look, he definitely looks more like a robot instead of the actual comic design, which makes sense, right? Because this is for kid, right? The champion class, like even the legend series, these are for kid, not for your average comic reader. Like, I'm going to go off a little bit tangent here, but last week I was trying to find the new EVA Unit 1. So because that one was supposed to be a exclusive to all the Blokees authorized brick and mortar store. So I was skimming through the list on their app, and what I find is that maybe 5% of them are actual toy store, and the other 95% are stationery store in front of the elementary school and middle school. So these, including the Legend series, are for literal kids, not for any adult collectors, right? So, when you're asking a kid, especially those has no exposure to the source material, like I don't think any Chinese kid at their age, like elementary school especially, know what a DC comic is. And if you're asking, do you prefer a robot or a guy in a spandex suit? Like 9 out of 10 times, maybe 10 out of 10, they're going to prefer a robot. So that's why Blocky did with their design. You guys may not like it, but that's what will sell, okay? Anyway, yeah. With that being said, I still have to say this design is not my favorite. Not because the robot stuff, but I feel like he looks a bit too young. This look more like, I don't know, Robin playing Nightwing, and his jaw should be a bit wider, and of course the big ass shoulder pad. Yeah, not a huge fan, to be honest, and those big dad boots. They could definitely refine the proportion a little bit. Like, for example, where's Batman Beyond? Yeah, definitely like Batman Beyond a bit better, because at least he looked more bulky, like a superhero. Okay? But what is there, for example, the blue part is pretty nicely done, and the black plastic, well, just bare plastic, they have a nice matte finish on it, so that's pretty good. The blue plastic doesn't have, like, it has a little bit swirling here and there, right? But it's nicely done enough. Okay, although I do wish there's more blue stripe on the lower body to break out the black part. Like on the top body, you got a lot more blue, right? Like lower body, not as much. So that's one of my preference. And if you don't like the black domino mask, it's a single piece, so you can take it off and paint it blue yourself. It's pretty easy. On the back, This is painted. This is painted. The rest are just separate pieces. And this is the screaming stick storage mint. You can take it out. Yeah, overall, I think for a kid's toy, this definitely look decent enough. Like, once again, don't compare this to, for example, DC Multiverse or Marvel Legend or Jada Toys. Compare this to, I don't know, Spin Master or Mattel's DC Core Collection, right? Let's take a look at his articulation. The head can look all the way up. Very good. Look down, bury his chin, rotation, 360, and tail. Right? $10 model kit, can't figure out how to do neck joint, but some big company can't. Butterfly joint can move back and forth, but he doesn't have much butterfly range because the shoulder joint is too short compared to, for example, Spider-Man. Right? Spider-Man has much better butterfly range, not only because of the cut around here, but also because of the long butterfly range. Oh, sorry, long shoulder joint. So maybe I would just, I don't know, cannibalize this shoulder joint and use for Nightwing. Okay, the shoulder pad can go up and down, and it can go 360, no issue. Can raise 9 degrees. Bicep swivel is very tight. Ooh. Okay, and double jointed arms. Got this much, and actually very nice looking joint cut because this is a pre-built joint. Okay, and wrist ball. Okay, let's see the diaphragm joint. Can crunch forward a little bit, crunch back, and a lot more, side to side, rotation 360, and waist joint, a little bit forward, back, side, and 360. Combining with two joint, you can crunch forward this much, which is not amazing, but you know, it's okay. Back, a lot better. Side, not bad. If you want to mod the torso, for example, the top part, you can shave the plastic on the side to have more side-to-side range, and if you want more ab crunch, shave the plastic here, okay? Or more back range, shave it here. Same stuff. Okay. Which side is the front? Okay, this side. For a hip joint, as you can see, very steep drop down, and he can kick to 90, but have to kick to the side because the diaper, especially the pelvis area, is a little bit too thick. So again, if you want to mod it, shave a little bit plastic around here. Okay. Can't go back this much. Side. 9 degrees, no issue. Side swivel. Double jointed knee. And ankle that can go all the way back. A decent bit forward. Rocker. And ankle rotation. And ugly toe joint. So the overall articulation, I'd say it's a step above the Batman Beyond, but you know, still a few points that need to be adjusted. All right, let's take a look at his accessories. He comes with, of course, his signature screaming stick and gripping hand. This time, all the hand has the what is it called? The blue part on, because it's a separate piece. Although the same with the Batman Beyond's Batarang, the screaming stick only has one side painted, so it's a little bit annoying. Ooh, stand up, please. Thank you. And a long screaming stick. Same thing with this one. Only one side painted. Okay. And a, what is this called? According to the Chinese manual, this is supposed to be called Nightwing. Bit of a weird name. And oops, pair of fists. One open hand. This is the left hand. And a right hand that's for holding the Nightwing. Does pretty well. And a spare wrist joint. And two spare like bare hand part. So yeah, that's all the accessories. Okay. Matching hand will be nice, but you know, I think for the price, it's enough. Let's take a look at the size comparison. A couple of Nightwings to compare: Mayfax, Mezco, and McFarlane, with their own Marvel rival Spider-Man and Batman Beyond. With SH Figure Art, legendary Super Saiyan Goku, Amazing Yamaguchi Jewelry, Stone Arena Baki, and Stone Arena Ken, with Marvel Legend and Gong Studio. So yeah, for me $10, for you guys $20-25, this is a solid kit. The articulation is it's mostly good. There are a few points you can modify yourself, and the accessories is, you know, it's not bad considering the price point. The aesthetic is, at this point, just take it or leave it, right? They're not going to do a super accurate comic design in the champion class. Although in the, what is it called, the Legend series, they might do it, considering they're making the absolute Batman. And they seem to improve a little bit compared to Spider-Man and the Batman Beyond, in a sense that you see me messing with it just like any action figure, and the power doesn't fall off, unlike Spider-Man and the Batman Beyond. Like, he's just like a action figure. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And for me, this is a pretty solid pocket figure. All right, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.